Okay, time for these birds to be added to the loft. Alright. Gonna allow these pigeons to get used to the loft. Alright, the new young birds are checking out the landing board. There's one of them, and the second one, and I believe the other one went back inside already. All right, so all the older birds are kidding up pretty well, flying pretty good. Yep. All right, so this is how we're going about this. You see all these young birds? We got them outside here. All right, it might rain in the afternoon here soon, but we're going to put I put all the birds out here, and all the older ones have already gone inside, and now nothing but these young birds out. And yeah, these young birds are going to be a little bit on the slower side of things, but as you can see over here, on this side, you see how we have to put one of the bops up like that. All right, just so that it creates a bigger open space. So when the young birds are really hungry or thirsty or really wanting to go inside, then they'll learn how to walk right on through. All right, another day of settling the birds. Alright, so there's another day of settling the birds. These are SV pigeons. These three right there are the new addition, and these are all my young birds here. Letting them walk around in the yard and explore on an early morning like this. These three right here are SV pigeons. And these ones over here are just my young birds, late hatches. They're trying to catch up. And here are my pigeons. Early birds are flying good. Alright. Alright, there's one of your birds up there on the rooftop again. And that's Baldy. The other two are still here. Alright, this is the 5th day of these young birds being here. This one, but these other ones here are all my my birds. But let's see. Okay, so we got this one right here and this one over there. And the third one is that one right there, hanging out on the rooftop. All right, well, we got them acquainted pretty quickly. All right, we're hoping to get them into the basket and out to 70 miles, at least minimum, or 80 miles within 6 weeks here. We have 6 weeks to work with, and so therefore these young birds, if they don't start flying soon, we're not sure what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna have to flag them up, but we're gonna try to get these birds to fly up as much as possible. They're at the stage where they're about to get ready to fly, so within the 2 weeks we're expecting them to fly pretty good. Okay, just another session of track training. Okay, so got some of them. All right. These 3 new birds already came inside. That's good. Therefore, I gotta clean up real quick. And then I'm gonna let the birds fly. Come on. Come on. Little update. This is a closing Hubin plus Jensen's Hopkins. I like birds with structures like this. Good chest muscle, good wings. All right, today we got our vaccines in. Today is, what's today, Friday? Thursday. Yeah. I ordered this on what day? Tuesday, and I got this vaccine from Jets on. So I ordered the vaccine from Jets on Tuesday afternoon, and I got the vaccine here on Thursday, and I'm very thankful for that. So this is how they package vaccines. All right, look. What are these? These are little ice packets. All right. Foam refrigerant. This keeps the vaccine cold, and the vaccines arrive and very nice. I can still feel the coldness, and they give us this. See, avian paramyxovirus. Okay. You always want to vaccinate your birds for that because that's avian flu that the birds need to be vaccinated of. Okay. Alrighty. Now. Let's go outside. All right, first one. This is another one of SV birds. Okay.
That's all they get? Just a little bit?
Yep, just a little bit. And this is another one of SV birds. I like how their muscles are growing in. All right. Good and strong birds. Okay.
Yeah, we always vaccinate the new birds.
And this is my Hubin Clausen Hubin pigeons, cross Jensen Hopkins. The one that I was just in the video earlier. I'm vaccinating this bird and throwing this bird into the young bird section as well. Okay. Okay. And then this one is a sibling to the Hubin, the Clausen Hubin earlier, but this one's older. This one's older by like probably a month and a half or something like that. All right, but this is also a Clausen Hubin. All right, this is a tiny bird, recessive red bird. This one's one of the earlier birds, but this one's very, very tiny. I don't know why. It's a little bit on the inbred side, but this one loves to fly a lot. So we're gonna race this one this year. All right, now this bird is an early bird. He's molting right now, but this bird is a bird from the pair of birds that I bought from Mr. Dwight back then. Okay, so this one is a Jensen and Husky Van Riel's cross. And this one's a little bit on the bigger side, but yep. But I like how this one has all the muscle. Okay. This is a bird bred from the birds that I got from Borax. And the thing about this bird is that when there was a baby, It was born and it had a hard time walking, but now that it's older, I can see why, because it had broken toes. See that? Broken feet, crooked feet. So this one has crooked feet, but it's cool. It can still fly and hop around. And you know, we're gonna see what this one can do as well. This one might be a winner someday. All right, and then this one is silver. This one is a late hatch, and this one is bred from from the other from Mr. Dwight's Jansen's Cross HBR Husky Man Reels. All right, and this one was only weaned for about a week now, on the younger side. But these birds have very nice feathers, very smooth, silky feathers, very good feathers. But this is a Jansen Husky Man Reels. All right, and this one is a pied bird that I bred from one of Mr. Jack Burak's pied bird that I bought back then. That bird had died already from PMV, and this one also got sick in early days, but I was able to save this one. I gave this one some vaccine back then already, and then I saved this one. But yep, this one will be going in the racing team as well. A little bit on the smaller side, but I feel that this bird will be able to perform really good and really well. These are supposed to be long distance birds, so we'll test their abilities this season. All right, now this bird, this bird is a long distance white bird, okay? The hen is from Burak's Loft. The mother of this bird is from Burak's Loft, and the father of this bird is from Mr. Dwight Baker's Loft. And these birds have been flying exceptionally well, flying very good, routing very well. I have high hopes for these white birds. I've never really trusted white birds to fly long distance, but this is our first year trying them, and we hope we get good results out of them. But yep, this is a 500-mile pigeon crossed middle distance bird, and we're hoping that this will do really well for us for white pigeons. Okay. All right, now this is a baby from bred from Burak's birds, from the dark check pair from Burak's Loft, and that pair keeps on throwing me these type of colored babies, which I don't mind. But we're gonna have to test these birds out to the limits this year and see how good they really are. See if they're really good long distance birds. These are supposed to be long distance birds, so but we have high hopes for these birds. But yep, this is what they look like. And then I like this blue check white flight. This is a Burak's Loft, the white pied bird that died. Crossed Hooven from the Seams family loft. Okay, I really like the look of this bird. All right, so this is a Hooven crossed the white pied bird, but we don't know the brand of the kind of bird they're from. But all we know is that this was a good cross. The babies came out beautifully. This is the sibling, the direct sibling to that white pied bird down there. Okay, but I like this coloration better. Okay, the blue check white fly splash. All right, and this is a huge bird. This is a Jansen's Hopkins cross breed bird, okay? Cross with an Alaskan Jansen's. This bird is very much on the larger side. This one's the one that doesn't like to fly a lot, but I believe that this one is gonna be one of the birds that's gonna go to the 500 miles race next year, for sure. This bloodline has proven itself to me before to come home, even though they don't like to fly around the loft often. You can see their wing feathers here. But when they do fly, they do fly pretty well. But besides that, they like to just mingle and walk around the yard and not fly much. But when you get them up in the air, they're really good. All right, Jansen's. All right, and this one's also a Jansen's Hopkins. Okay, this is the younger sibling to that bird, that blue check bird. Jansen's Hopkins. These are my 500 milers that I really like. I haven't really flown many of them yet, but all the Jansens have proven to me to come home. Even though they don't loft fly as good as I wish them to, they actually always come home. Even though not as fast, they're determined to get home, and that's what I like about these birds. I just need to up my training and conditioning and different kind of feed a little bit and see how they do this year. But very nice, beautiful birds. Okay. All right, there we go. All of these young birds are vaccinated. We'll revaccinate them in about another 2 weeks from now. Stick in another booster. They're kind of scared of me. Hey, no, I'm not coming no more. Did you poke this? Come on. Come on. Yeah, these went. All right, so that's basically 1 full week's worth of progress. Most of the birds have learned the trap training here and there. Now we just gotta work on loft flying as much as possible, and we'll probably do a few more days of trap training here and there. But we're trying to get them up in the air as fast as possible because we have a short time left before we start racing. The first race is towards the end of August, and we want to get these birds up in the air for at least 3 to 4 weeks, as much as possible. But you know, the time schedule for all these birds is a little bit tough because some of these late hatches are having a hard time catching up, and we got about 15 early birds that are basically ready for the road for the basket, but we have to try to let all these young ones catch up as well. And if these young ones can't catch up on time, then we'll just have to fly our 15 older birds and reserve the late hatches. See, like these ones right here, they're a little bit on the slower side. These ones right here, yeah, they're not ready yet. These ones are the new additions here, there, and yeah, but they're all here. Okay. For now, that's all we're doing. I have to use these dishes because they make a lot of noise, and when the pigeons hear that noise, they go crazy. That's why I use those pan dishes, because that helps call them in a little bit more easier. All right, we'll update again the following week. Here's the third one. This one's already flown already. Yeah, that's you know, equivalent to some of the usual techniques that I use to settle birds in quickly. As you can see, these birds, they haven't loft flown yet, so they're capable of settling quickly. Or they haven't you know, flown yet at their previous loft, so they're more okay to settle quickly. Okay, all right, but we'll update again in about 10 days or so. But we're trying to do our best to get them to the loft fly sooner rather than later. So we're gonna have to push the birds a little bit, but as long as all the birds have settled, then we're good. But by next week, hopefully all these birds will be ready to fly like crazy. So all right, want a time crunch, but let's get the birds up in the air. Only 1 full month to train. 1 month, and basically we got 6 weeks left to get these birds out to 70, 80 miles, 100 miles, as much as possible. So we want to try to go to the 100 miles, but I don't think that's possible at this time. So we're gonna try our best to go to about 80 miles or so. But all right.